Hi, and welcome to another episode of Conversations with Sophia, sponsored by the Addiemae Art House. Today I'm so delighted to be in studio with one of the Bahamas' best kept secret in Chef Addiemae Farrington. Now, Chef Farrington is going to join me in my studio kitchen as she prepares a few meals for the holidays. The holidays are fast approaching, and we want all of the housewives, and in fact, everyone who's been on lockdown for such a long time, to be able to prepare something that is tantalizing, that is good, that is healthy for the holidays. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back when I introduce you to this gem in the Bahamas. Stay tuned. And welcome back to Addiemae Art House, Conversations with Sophia. Today we have in studio one of the renowned chefs of the Bahamas, Chef Addiemae Farrington. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you a little bit about this, I'm going to say young lady, because she still looks like a young lady, in Chef Farrington. Chef Farrington has been in the industry for over 40 years, training and researching and certifying herself as one of the best chefs in the Bahamas. And I'm going to have to read some of the certifications that she has been able to amass over the years. As early as this year, January, Chef Farrington became a received a certificate for sexual harassment in the workplace. That has nothing to do with her skills at all. But later on in that same year, she became a certified working pastry chef. Now, what does that mean? She's then able to go to any establishment and evaluate anyone doing anything in the line of pastry. Now, Chef Farrington did not begin as a pastry chef. She began as just a chef, a young chef who came up through the ranks, who was mentored and was trained by some of the Olympians in the area of culinary. And she was able to harness all of that knowledge and put it into her work. And so she became, she did a whole lot of things in 2019. That was a big year for Chef Farrington. She got the President's Chapter Award for the American Culinary Federation. She became an American Academy Chef. She got an American Academy Chef Award also in 2019. She is a certified. Let me go back to my notes. She is a certified executive chef. And if you know anything about being a certified executive chef, you take a whole long time become a certified executive chef. It just speaks to the quality of work that Chef Farrington is doing. She also received, ladies and gentlemen, the World Certified Executive Chef designation. Again, the world came to the Bahamas. The world recognized Chef Addiemae Farrington. One of the biggest achievements, and I happen to have been with her when she received this particular designation, and I am so proud of Chef Farrington for receiving the honor. She's an honorary American Academy Chef Fellow. She received that in 2014. Let me say that again. Honorary American Academy Chef Fellow. What is most interesting about that particular award? Chef Farrington is the first and only female of color in the entire Caribbean to have received that designation. First and only female chef in the entire Caribbean region to have received that designation. That speaks volume about the kind of person who is now employed and has been for the last 15 years or more at the University of the Bahamas as an assistant chef, as an assistant professor in the culinary arts department. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be right back when Chef Farrington takes us through some of her culinary delights for the holiday. I am so happy that she is in my studio today. We will be right back. Hi, and welcome back to the studio kitchen. Again, today we have the illustrious Chef Addiemae Farrington in the kitchen, and she's going to prepare for us a guava waffle from scratch. This is a hidden gem, ladies. Chef Farrington, we have all of this wonderful stuff in front of us. I might know what it is, but you don't know what it is. So you tell us what you are doing by way of a guava waffle. I'm going to stand on the side and note we are socially distanced. She's wearing her mask today, and I'm watching and I'm tasting at the end of the day. Chef Farrington.
Today what we're going to do is, because during this whole COVID segment, we're going to play it safe. And this is the time where I think that the human love this thing in us about guava. And so I'm doing the guava waffle. It was a hit. And so by it being a hit last night, I said, let me bring it to the show. And
when you say last night, this Chef Farrington is a chef instructor, so she teaches. And they had the international fine dining class last night, and so she was able to serve this for the first time at the fine dining class, and so we're gonna get that experience again today. Yes.
Yes, what we do is we want to enhance. We've been challenged by one of our traveling chefs that says every Bahamian wants to do international food. Nobody wants to do things that are authentically, indigenously known to be Bahamian. So you can call it a guava duff waffle if you want to, but today it's guava waffle with winter berries, masquerade, and one of our favorite rum. We do not have the sky juice, but we have the coconut liqueur. And we have our winter berries masqueraded in that. We took our guava berries, that they call them guava berries, whirl around, and we pureed, we clean them, we pureed those, and we blend those. Now we have in here all of our...
Now, as you were blending, did you just blend them with water in a food processor or something?
Yes, so the natural juices that you would cook it in a simple syrup, and then we blend it, no thickening or anything, because we're going to use half of it, and half of it we will use to drizzle and decorate on the end product.
Right. Okay. So this is a guava puree, okay?
The guava puree.
And what are you putting that into?
The guava puree is going into a semi-dry mixture, and that is the guava puree.
So tell us, Chef Farrington, what's the dry mixture that you put that puree into?
The dry mixture is baking powder, flour, salt, sugar, vanilla extract, and the puree from the guava. So
baking powder, how much baking powder are we talking about?
We have 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We have a half a cup of flour. And then we have a pinch of salt, 1 ounce of sugar, an ounce of cream or water, and an ounce of vegetable oil, and we add the eggs, the 2 eggs for leavening.
Okay, and so of course, you know, you would be able to find this recipe on my web page at the end of the day. So you've added in the puree into the dry mixture, you've added in the eggs, you're stirring, okay.
And it's like a quick biscuit. But it's a waffle mixture, so you know we put the eggs to help with some of the oil. So when you put it inside your oil,
in the waffle machine,
on the waffle machine, you shouldn't have too much.
Shouldn't be too liquidy.
Too liquidy.
Or too wet.
Too wet, and it should has oil to fatten it to make sure that it doesn't stick. And it doesn't matter if you have little pearls of your butter or whatever fat product you put inside it. Because once you put it inside the waffle machine, it will dissolve. And
Okay.
you have a different color.
So if you get in close, you can actually see the bits of guava already in there. And as Chef Farrington indicated, there are pearls, looks like pearls of butter in that already. So don't worry about that particular mixture. So you don't have to get it smooth. You don't want to I know with eggs, you don't want to over process eggs before you begin to cook them.
Yes.
Right. I learned that in cooking school.
Okay. And then the other wet product that we would have put, just a little tablespoon of milk, if you could have milk. If you're not a milk person, your milk is not so friendly, you can add
water. So if you're a vegan or something, you can just use water.
Your milk
of course, you can't use the eggs either.
Yes, so that's why we have the whole recipe that we're going to leave with Dr. Sophia Roll, and you can find that on her webpage.
Yes.
Okay.
So you will say, Chef Farrington is going to send me a vegan version of this as well.
Yes, you'll have the recipe.
Yes.
Okay, so this is already done, and for the housewives, all the foodies,
like myself.
What we will do is we will take the mixture once you're done, and we add it to the bag.
So this is the mixture. If you can get in close to see that. Yeah.
And we all have this.
Rest that right over there.
Dr. Roll.
Oh, you want to put it in there?
Yes. We pour some in. Yes. You pour it in your bag. Right?
Okay.
And then you just zip it up, and the family, you can have this as a breakfast, a brunch, or dinner. And what we did is, because I do research, somebody has to eat it and let you know whether it tastes good. And kids don't lie, adults don't really lie, but kids doesn't lie. And my nephews love it during the first lockdown and second lockdown. So I was doing waffles and pancakes nonstop.
So what if you don't have a waffle machine? Not everybody has a waffle machine.
Just do pancakes.
So you just do it as a pancake. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And so
can I be the one to put? I want to do that.
Okay. Okay, so what you see, this is the iron, the waffle iron. It's hot. You can feel it.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot.
And the reason we made it hot is because we want, when we put it, that it doesn't stick.
Okay.
Yes.
So that means even if you're doing a frying pan, you need the frying pan to be evenly hot.
Until it's ready for you to drop.
Until you're ready for you to drop either your pancakes or similarly the waffle machine.
Yes.
Now, a lot of us don't have a piping bag that some of the certified chefs would have in their possession. So an easy fix for that would be
just a Ziploc bag.
A Ziploc bag.
And a hole and your hands. These are the lovely 10 fingers.
So can I do that?
Yes, ma'am. And you're going to work from the middle.
So Ziploc bag, put a hole to your mixtures in here. Hole is there. Hold on now.
Okay, so we want them to see, and it flips. Okay, so you make sure it's evenly oiled. Okay, and you're gonna put.
So I'm just going to
right to the middle. Just let it pour in the middle, and it moves around. Good. Awesome. And no spill. That's good. Yes. Awesome. Okay, let me close it up.
You want to control that?
Yes, very good control. All right.
And always work with pans and things like that so you can...
Okay,
so you see how that looks? And then I think we're going to wait for a little while before we close the waffle machine.
Yes.
This is so cool.
And then, again, just...
And you can literally smell the guava flavors right now, the perfumes, as Chef Farrington is calling it, the guava perfumes, the local berries. And we're going to close the waffle machine, let it sit for about...
the light will go off when it's ready.
And that's when we flip it.
Yes.
If we are in a regular frying pan, the edges begin to bubble a little bit, and then we know then to flip it over, eh? Right?
You make sure all the air bubbles are straight through the pancake, and once the air bubbles are in, you can then just move on and do your thing. Okay?
I'm not a good chef. I didn't have my side towel. You should always have a side towel. There you go. She gave me a side towel. And the side towel obviously is to clean your hands in between. I'm cooking with, I'm using rubber gloves today, but if you're in your own kitchen environment, you probably won't have gloves on. But this is a show, so I'm in my gloves and so on. So I'm gonna be cleaning my hand. Sometimes the side towel is a little damp, depending on what it is you're preparing, so that you can clean your hands in between. Looks like the light is on.
And what we can do is, because it's portable and can flip, we just
flip it over. So Chef Farrington, while that is finishing cooking, how are we going to serve that? So we have these beautiful plates, and Chef Farrington indicated that you can serve this as a breakfast, a brunch, or even dinner, depending on how you like these kinds of sweets. And so we'll use one thing, right?
Yeah.
And so again, while that is cooking, how long does it take to finish that up?
It has a few minutes, about 5 minutes, but then, you know, what we do is we
check it.
Yeah, you check it.
I don't think it's ready yet. So while that is finishing up, Chef Farrington, tell us a little bit about what you've been doing over this COVID lockdown period to, one, continue the training that you've been doing. You've been in the industry now for over 40 years. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Chef Farrington would have trained most of the Bahamian chefs, young ones, because she's a young girl herself. She would have trained a whole lot of our young professional chefs now that's in the industry. They would have come through Chef Farrington's class. Many persons, she has so many names, Chef Farry, Chef Addiemae. What they all say though is she is excellence, par excellence in her craft, and anyone coming through her class definitely would be a success at the end of the day. And we have a number of our young chefs who can say that they would have had some tutelage from Chef Farrington. She's a no-nonsense chef. I have seen her in action, and you will learn once you get into her class. So, ooh, that looks really, really good. Turn it around so we can see. Yes. Can you see that? Oh my goodness, that looks delicious.
Okay, and the light went off.
Yes.
That indicates that it's ready.
Yes.
And if you don't have it, and if you're using just a basic frying pan, what you would want to do then, okay, Doc, so you get to take this one off.
Okay.
Remember, if you want to, you can just go right in between, and just go right in between, okay? And it already has a cut there for you.
Ooh.
And you just lift it and put it in your plate. So we have 2 helpings. Yeah, you don't want to overdo it. Just put, yes.
What is this served with? I mean,
I'm serving it today with winter berries because we're already into the winter month. So you have another plate up there. Yeah, so don't get to plate it up today. All right. Okay. So
you can use your fingers.
yes, because you have your gloves on, nice, COVID ready, and there goes it. Yes.
Right.
It's ready for the next one.
And so
you
we
have your berries.
winter berries.
Yeah. You're gonna use your fork so it doesn't have the liquid, and you just put your berries. They are masqueraded already. So we put this up here.
Okay.
Yes.
How many berries are we putting on
You
there?
can put 2 strawberries.
2 strawberries.
And you can give them at least, yes, you can give them at least about 6 of the blueberries.
And notice Chef Farrington indicated winter berries. If we were in the summer months, what kind of berries would we use
In
with
the
this?
summer months, we will go, mainly we will have more Bahamian. So you will have your sapodilly, you will have leftover jujus that you would have pickled.
So any kind,
anything.
And you said pickle.
Yes, and you can pickle those, and you can marinate those, and you can can those. And if you make jams and jellies, you can also do that. Yes.
So any kind of fruit, really,
Any fruit,
combination would go on this.
yes.
And for color purposes, could we put like a pineapple or something like that on there as well?
Desire, and Lucha have pineapple, and you're going to get one of the disposable spoons, yes.
Okay.
And you're going to put your guava sauce around.
Oh yeah, guava
Drizzle
sauce.
your guava sauce around.
We drizzling this on.
Yeah, drizzle it however you want it. Drizzle the sauce.
Okay. Okay.
Below. Yes.
Let's thing right there.
Length. Okay.
Just a little
I
bit
will
more.
gently do one of the. I'll just dust the icing sugar for you.
Let me put a little bit more sauce on
A little
it.
bit more because I know you like it sauce, so you can just sauce that. And so you just take a and you just let it snow. It's winter. It's the winter, and there it goes, dog.
I could do that the other one.
Yes, ma'am. I'll pull it forward for you. Let it snow.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. And for this particular the icing, it doesn't matter if it gets around the perimeter of the plate. This is one of the things that actually can go around the plate and it doesn't look off. So there you have it. Guava waffles with winter berries.
And guava sauce.
And guava sauce. Yay! So the recipe for this, all of this took about 20 minutes to prepare. So wives, girlfriends, moms, dads, if you want to prepare something different for your family for the holiday season, this is a very festive meal that will go over very well. If you cannot get the native guavas, you can always buy the canned guavas and puree them. The native ones obviously gives you have better flavor, a little bit more tang, because it's the native ones. You have to peel, core them, and then the process is longer. So if you want to shortcut it, you will get the guava in the can and just puree that in its natural juices. So, and could we do any kind of fruit waffle?
Yes, any kind of fruit waffle as well, because we're using it as a breakfast, a brunch, or a dinner. And for the elegant dinner, you can take that one, Doc, and you can let us know how it tastes.
Okay.
I'm going to put on my gloves and I'm going to show you what I'm going to just move them and then do them a little smaller because we did when you want to make it refined. Like this is awesome for brunch. How is it?
Excellent.
Lovely?
And it's filling.
Glad you love
Waffles are very filling.
Yes.
So,
And it's low cost. And it's available, items available in your home. And so it's something that is very kid friendly.
yes.
So the kids will love it. And if you want to refine it for dinner, this is our board, a brand new board that was given to me by one of my first year students this semester. And I'm using her board so she gets to see. And so because of fine dining, you want it to be a little bit more dainty. So,
Smaller.
Yeah. So you take the same thing and you just line it up.
Right. So suddenly you have a gourmet dish for dinner. Now you would serve that as a first course or a last course? Last course.
And you might only have 2 pieces because this is a platter for 2. Okay?
Oh, okay.
And then you just work on.
There you have it.
Okay?
So we took something looking like this for breakfast or brunch, and suddenly we have something for dinner.
And you can let it snow.
For 2.
Yeah.
You can put a little bit more icing on there.
And you can serve this with ice cream.
Ah, yeah.
If you can have ice
Or sorbet
cream,
or something like
or whipped cream, whatever you so desire.
Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so delighted that Chef Farrington is here to do this for us and to teach us a very simple dish that we can all do at home. We are going to be back, and I'm going to have Chef Farrington to make us a savory dish next time. So thank you very much for watching. Join us again as we explore a little bit more in the kitchen with Chef Farrington. See you soon.